everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to tell you about awkward moments I've had when I was living in Poland. One thing that was in common in Poland that happened to me was people trying to touch my hair. And this have happened whenever I go out. Like, they'll be at the club and then people will just be like, "Can we touch your hair?" And I would just be like, "Sure, you can touch my hair." That's one awkward moment, because like, how do you respond to that? Like, what do you say to a person that wants to touch your hair? Like, I don't want to go to a girl or a guy and be like, "I want to touch your hair," because I don't know how it feels like. But then I understand, because like, you know, they don't see people like me all the time, and like it's kind of like how they would be treated if they were to come to, like, let's say, to an African country. I feel like they would be treated that way too, so it's fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give it a pass. And then at the club one time, I was dancing and some girl just like out of nowhere, we were all dancing with my friends, you know, like we're having a good time, and this was in Krasno, in like a club. She came and she like grabbed my butt and she was like, "Oh my god, your butt is so big." I was just like, I don't have a big butt, but okay, it's cool. That was awkward. It's awkward, but like, it's funny. There was one time I was just walking from a class to my dorm, and I had seen like a few kids, like, and they were just ahead of their parents. Like, their parents were here, and then the four kids were just walking ahead of their parents, and then I was just walking that side, in front of them, and then they started pointing. This was like a few weeks into living in Poland, and I just got out of class, and like walking back, like they started pointing at me, and I was like, I thought they were pointing at something else. I was just like looking backwards, like, who are they pointing at? But it turns out to me, and then they started laughing. They're like shocked, like, who is that? Like, I could just imagine what they were thinking, like, who, like, what kind of black person comes to our town? I know, it's like, it's so ignorant, but then at the same time you can't blame them, because they've never seen a person like me. And Krasno is a small town, like about 2,000, 3,000, I don't know, 4,000 people. There isn't a lot of people, and the amount of foreigners there are in the town is like probably, I don't know, 0.1%. So you have to understand, this is funny. To me, it's funny, and I know like people be like, "Oh my god, it's not funny." But it is funny, because the kids are just like curious, you know? Another awkward moments that happened was like when I was at a grocery store one time. It was just like, not one time, like it happened every time, but like the first time that I noticed it was when I was in Biedronka. Biedronka, by the way, means ladybug, which is cute. This is a grocery store, and I was just in the aisle looking around. All I see is like there was a line in the registers, and the cashiers just waiting to scan items, including the cashier was just like staring at me, and I'm just like, okay, I'll just go back, look around, and then come back, and then there's more lines, and all the people are just looking at me and looking at each other and looking at me. I'm just like, what's happening, guys? Like, come on. Stop making this awkward for me. That's like, it's fun memory. And so those are like awkward moments. Like, I feel uncomfortable, but then it makes me the person that I am today. It makes me feel like, oh, there's a world out there that don't know some people that exist, because it's not they're not exposed to those kind of people. That's why I like those awkward moments, because it just teaches me a lot of different lessons. So that's why I value those moments and I wanted to share it with you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about what I can do for my next video.